What's up, everyone? All right, I ate dinner, so I know Kelly's Kelly's dying for a cocktail. she was bugging me to get on at 6, and we weren't even close to eating dinner yet. So I think she's hold on. See, look at dying for a cocktail. Oh yeah, absolutely dying.
Do not put me on camera.
There we go. All right. See, I guess I'm the only one who wants to be on camera. Not that I actually want to be on camera, but it's entertaining myself, I guess. All right, I'll give it over to Kelp. All right, so cocktail hour with Steve, right? Give everyone time. I think I jumped into it way too quick yesterday, so we'll start cocktail hour with a shot. We're going to go with the Zoladkowa Gorzka. And I'm sure if anyone's Polish out there, I'm saying that totally horrible. But we found this at a Canadian vodka bar. And it's vodka based, but it's considered a liqueur. Because, you know, it's not flavorless like vodka's supposed to be. It's, I don't know, what does it say? It's herbaceous.
Herbaceous.
Alright, so cheers. Here's to the weekend. What a long week it's been. Ugh.
Where's mine? I liked mine chilled.
Yeah, that's not happening. Warm makes you cough. It's good. It's like medicine. Alright, we'll let Kelly do that. Are there some people watching?
Evan.
I don't
Andrew.
even know their names. I just want to know if people are
Yes,
watching.
there are 3 people.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, so we're going to do Kelly's drink first. She wants a French 75 tonight, so French 75, what do I know about it? I don't know a whole shit a lot about it. I actually have seen multiple origins on it. It's a gin-based cocktail. Again, we made a lot of gin-based goddamn cocktails, haven't we? There were some stories that it was like started in the New York bar in Paris in like World War I. And then there's other stories that it wasn't even published till 1927 in a New York magazine. So who knows what's fucking true, right? But we'll get that going. So we got some ice and pretty much out of Hendrix. So Kelly's gonna have to deal with Roku tonight. But French 75. So we got 1 ounce gin. And then we got some lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. We got a ½ ounce of that.
How come we're not using lemon cello?
Well, you didn't ask for it, so I didn't prep for it. You can have the second one that way. But traditionally, it's done with lemon juice. We've seen variations at bars where it's been done with lemon cello instead of lemon juice. And then ½ ounce simple syrup. Get those in a cocktail shaker. Pick it all up. Mingle all those ingredients. And let's see, Aaron Kate said I didn't speak loud enough last night. I'm not buying a mic to do this crap because it's not like I've got a YouTube channel. But strain that into a coupe glass.
I feel like we need some background music.
Alexa, put on the Beastie Boys channel.
On iHeartRadio.
The station Beastie Boys on Amazon Music.
Yeah. I'll do.
Perfect. All right, so next in the French 75 is either champagne or Prosecco. Your call. 3 ounces. Kelly didn't think this would be enough. She saw the glass and she wanted a bigger glass. Yeah, it shows you where her head is. Alright, so there we go. French 75.
We make our own simple syrup.
We do.
Our friend John buys it because he doesn't want to make it. But it's the simplest thing in the world to make.
Yeah, simple syrup is, who asked?
Nam?
Oh, Nam.
Nam. Sorry.
Nam from IDI. What's up, man? Yeah, simple syrup's just, most syrups are 1-to-1 ratio. So if you're going to make like Like a Demerara syrup, it's, you know, Demerara sugar and water. Simple syrup is just regular cane sugar, 1 cup cane sugar, 1 cup water. Put it in a pot, and then you just don't want to boil it. You just kind of want to put it over like medium high heat, bring it to a quick simmer, and then take it off. You just want to dissolve the sugar or whatever. Same with honey syrup, which you use for like bees knees and things. It's just 1 cup honey, 1 cup water. So that's the French 75. I'm going to drag this out a little longer tonight. I'll make my drink in a second, but...
My arm is hurting.
Oh, we have to get like a tripod or something, I guess. I mean, I'm not spending money on this shit. I'm trying to help people make cocktails, not go broke. I'm not Tipsy Bartender or whatever that guy is. By the way, he makes really shitty drinks. Really shitty drinks, horrible drinks. Kelly wants me to tell you some tips, though. Tips about bars.
Tips and tricks.
Yeah, so Kelly always goes into like, we'll go like away on vacation and go to some like shitty hotel bar, back alley bar, and Kelly will order like the most complicated cocktail that we get at a cocktail bar. So there's a 2-ingredient rule when you're in a shitty bar. If the bartender can't make it with 2 ingredients, don't fucking order it. Because you're gonna ask for something like, a Hemingway daiquiri or a bee's knees, and they're gonna look at you like you got 3 fucking heads. Like,
Even a gimlet, because shitty bars have rosies, not real lime juice.
Like I said, always use fresh juice, right? Don't ever use roses or some store, right? With the exception of orange juice. I mean, orange juice is orange juice. If you can squeeze fresh orange juice, more power to you, but orange juice tastes pretty good in most tea drinks.
Hold on a second. What do you mean I'm a boogie?
I have a boogie? She probably means I have a boogie.
No, Jeeves said I have a boogie, or I am a boogie.
I don't know. Nobody listens to Jeeves. All right, I'm going to make my drink now. So I'm going to make an Old Cuban, which is actually kind of a riff on a mojito and a French 75. I'm probably going to also make a Hemingway daiquiri tonight, which is also another rum-based drink. This is a rum-based drink, but I'm going to make this first. So I got 6 mint leaves in here. My friend Ian Scalzo actually hooked me on this. Anyone from Victor who knows Ian, he's out in San Francisco now. He owns a couple bars. He was a bartender out there for forever before he owned his own places. But he got me hooked on these drinks because he knows I love rum. I'm a super big rum guy. But we got 6 mint leaves. Did a little muddling. Amazon, turn it down.
No, her name's Alexa, not Amazon.
Close? I haven't had a drink yet. Alexa, turn it down. Alright, there you go, that's better. So, we muddled some of the mint, just got the oils out. We got 1 ounce simple syrup. This one's definitely sweet. And then we got 3/4 lime. To that, we're going to order or add some rum. You can use white rum, by the way, in this drink because it's a riff on a mojito, but I actually prefer in this drink an aged rum. I'm using Zaya. It's a pretty good rum, and it's not that expensive. It's got a lot of flavor. So we're going to add 1.5 ounces of that.
Hi, Debbie.
Gonna add ice. I was actually smart enough tonight to get the ice ahead of time, so you guys didn't have to stare at my dog.
Oh, but she's so cute.
We're gonna shake that up. And then this drink is important. You gotta double strain this drink. This drink is gonna be served up in a coupe. So you don't want all those mint leaves. It's not like a mojito. A mojito you could strain out like I did yesterday. Or I mean I didn't do yesterday. You could leave the mint leaves in there. It's not such a big deal. You're sipping it through a straw. But you definitely want to strain an Old Cuban. So this drink's not done. Getting close. Last thing with an Old Cuban is you're actually going to do a float, either a champagne or Prosecco float.
I personally prefer them without the float.
That's it.
Just saying.
A little float on top, and that's it. That's cheers, man.
Cheers.
You don't turn it off.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
All right, so I'm gonna make a rum drink a little bit of it. Oh, that's fucking good. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Oh man, I forgot the bitters. You're supposed to add 2 dashes of bitters to that, but oh well. I always forget that part.
I kind of like it without it.
Yeah, but the traditional drink has 2.
This is Old Cuban.
Yeah. So tomorrow I got a bunch of. I got in some orgeat, and I got in some Demerara syrup. You can make your own Demerara syrup, but finding Demerara sugar is hard. So we're gonna make some tiki drinks tomorrow. My friend Andy wanted to see a Planter's Punch, so if I make one of those up, someone asked for a Mai Tai. Mai Tai is my favorite drink pretty much on the planet. My wife likes a Mai Tai as well, so we'll probably make up those. Definitely do tiki hour tomorrow.
What about painkillers?
And we're definitely doing a painkiller. I mean, painkillers prereq.
Because I have a lot of pain.
We all have a lot of pain. What else can I talk about? Bars. There was something
How
else.
pretty I am.
My wife is very pretty.
And
although I think most people are more entertained when we bicker. Yeah, I don't know, man. What else can I talk about? Ask questions. It's happy hour. It's Friday. Let's do this. I hate being on camera. So
what websites do you go to for your favorite porn?
Oh, that's easy. Is this G's?
No, I was just asking you.
I don't know. I thought it was G's. If it was Jeremy, I was going to give him some sites that I thought he may enjoy.
Any good use for tonic water besides gin?
Oh, man, that's a good question.
That is a good question. However, the better answer or better question would be, what tonic should you use?
Yeah, so I don't know a whole lot of drinks that have tonic in it other than gin and tonic. I do love gin and tonics. Remember, last time I was in San Francisco, my buddy Ian took me to this bar. I think it's called the Underground, and it's actually a lot out there. There's a lot of tiki bars, and there's a lot of alcohol-based bars, so like, whiskey bars, which are becoming pretty popular here in Rochester. And then like, we went to a gin-based bar. It was called the Underground. All gin cocktails. They make a house gin. They make a house tonic. I actually love gin and tonics. I prefer a lemon over a lime. I prefer London dry gins. My biggest problem is that quinine is used in gin, and quinine gives me a headache. So if I go on a gin and tonic binge, my fucking hangover the next day is seriously horrible. I can take it over if you want.
No, I'm good.
All right. Her arm's getting tired. I was trying to do this.
I gotta switch arms. Hold on.
I was trying to do this on my Surface, but I can't figure out how to get the Facebook Live to work on my Surface. But whatever. But yeah, I love gin and tonics. But yeah, good gin over bad gin. I try to use really good gin. There's Fever Tree. It's the one I use the most often.
You mean tonic?
Tonic. What did I say?
Gin. You said gin.
Yeah. Seriously, that's my first sip of a drink tonight. And I'm not on any other, drugs tonight.
What up, Nikki?
Yeah, no, tonic, definitely good tonics. You can find them in, a section where they sell a lot of, the mixers or alcohol stuff in a store. I do keep Fever Tree in. I'm trying to think of some other, Q, I think. Q Tonic is another really kind of, upscale brand. And then there's another one that I ordered off of Amazon. It's out of England. It's actually usually the #1 rated one, and it was flavorful. Tonics all have different recipes, so they do taste different. It's not like getting the Schweppes or the, whatever the crap tonic is you can get at the store, which is great in a pinch to keep for a party if you don't want to.
Yeah, that's what you get at our parties, because we ain't spending money on you people.
Yeah, because literally a 4-pack of the artisan tonics can be $16 sometimes for a 4-pack of little mini
Stephen
bottles.
Hertzine would like you to know that Fever Tree makes a great ginger beer that is awesome with bourbon.
That's true. Well, one of these times I do have to make a couple bourbon drinks. So I pretty much drink everything. If you guys want to see other drinks, I drink gin, obviously. Rum's my favorite. I drink tequila, so there's a lot of tequila drinks I know.
Because it makes your clothes fall off?
It doesn't make my clothes fall off, but if it encourages other people, more power to them. Nobody wants to see me with my clothes off.
It definitely makes Michelle's clothes fall off.
I watched my 2 videos reluctantly, and I lost 20 pounds recently, and I definitely need to lose another 20. according to these videos. What else? But yeah, so no, back to the thing. So I don't drink a lot of vodka.
Hold
Kelly
on a
does.
second.
What?
Mom, are you like on Bill's Facebook? Because I'm getting confused.
You're interrupting me.
All right, you can go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, so I don't drink a lot of vodka personally. I have maybe 1 or 2 drinks that I drink with vodka semi-regularly. I think vodka's horrible. I know there's a lot of vodka drinkers out there. It's literally the whole flavor profile of vodka is to not have flavor, which to me is just boring as shit. So, but I've been recently trying to get into whiskey. My buddy Patrick started getting into bourbon, and I decided what a perfect time to get into it because he's crazy and he bought like goddamn like 30 bottles of it so far or something. So I tried his and it's really great. Although I bought a couple of my own. Through trying his, I actually found a couple I really like.
And if you go to their house, Debbie will do a nice tasting for you.
Yeah, she did a nice blind tasting today. That's how I figured out I liked Angel's Envy. But yeah, I'll do a couple bourbon drinks. I can do a muddled old fashioned. I really like a muddled old fashioned. I had started drinking them years ago, but I was using Southern Comfort, and man, I cannot drink a muddled old fashioned with Southern Comfort anymore. It's way too sweet. Southern Comfort is a bourbon-based liqueur with orange, and it's...
Do you see her?
No, it's what is it, dog under the table? Yeah.
She's like, pay attention to me.
All right, well, I'm going to sign off for now. We'll get
No,
back
you
on-
got to make the Hemingway, you said.
Okay, well, I'm going to make the Hemingway after I drink this. I mean, I can keep talking while I drink this, but I don't know if anyone wants to stay on for like 15, 20 minutes. So I can sign back on. It's up to you guys.
It takes him a long time to drink a drink, unlike me.
Well, I really wasn't planning. We had dinner tonight before this because last night I drank 2 of those pivot steps and I had a headache. So,
You're such a delicate flower.
It's just getting older sucks. Like,
You are old.
I'm not old, but
You are. Although you look younger than me, so I can't point fingers.
any other questions? Any other drink requests?
Anyone want to make fun of Steven for any reason, shape, or form?
Yeah. How does everyone like the quarantine beard? If anyone who knows me pretty regularly, they know that I normally have just a goatee. And I decided a couple weeks ago when this shit unfolded that fuck that shit, I'm not shaving. Which really
Steven, you
pissed me
look really good for 56.
off. Who said that?
Stephen Hartstein.
You're so funny.
No, he said try being 56.
No, yeah, Steve looks great for it. I didn't even realize he was 56. I mean, I knew he was older
Oh, wait.
than me.
What question did you ask, Deb? I missed it. My bad.
Ask it again.
Ask it again. I'm waiting. Waiting. We're waiting. Debbie. Debbie, what you wanna
That was some
do?
stupid delay on this thing.
I think there is a delay.
We can talk about other liquor.
Oh, favorite website for drink recipes. Do you have one?
So I don't necessarily have a favorite. So I have a couple favorite books. There's a tiki bar in San Francisco that I love. So if you love tiki drinks, it's called Smuggler's Cove. The guy who owns that bar wrote a book. I have that book. There's another book called PDT, which is a really good book. And then my favorite one is, oh God, what's it called? It's by Dale DeGroff.
Willow, no.
And it's like The Art of the Cocktail or something like that. We moved 2 years ago, and for the life of me, I cannot find that book. I'm sure it's in my basement somewhere. We're actually doing construction on a room out that door.
Out that door.
Yeah, it was a 3-season room. We're converting it to a 4-season. It's actually going to be turned into a bar room with a full bar. That would shock a lot of you considering I'm making drinks. But yeah, we just haven't done it yet, so a lot of my bar stuff is still packed away. If you saw my picture of my bar in my basement, that's just all the liquor. That's our like portable bar behind me. That's just the stuff we use the most often. But yeah, those are my favorite books. If I do have to find something online, liquor.com and there's one more.
Okay, so Jeeves said when you shake your drink, if you shake it more than 3 times, are you playing with it?
I think you're thinking of your penis when you urinate. But With a cocktail, it really depends on the cocktail. So
You said penis.
I did say penis. Penis is the correct word to use.
And Patrick said that it's a book on his shelf because he stole it.
Is it?
Did you really steal it?
Because if I lent it to him, I don't remember. Shaking drinks is actually, it depends on what you're shaking. Certain things you actually want to shake light, and certain things you want to shake like pretty intensely.
I like his face when he shakes it hard.
When you're shaking like citrus and sugar, basically you're mixing the citrus and sugar with a drink in the ice. You really want to like get those flavors all mingled together. You'll sometimes want to do what's called a dry shake when you're doing drinks like a whiskey sour, and you're doing a traditional whiskey sour where you're actually putting in an egg white. And you're not putting in something else like a fake sour mix.
Ew.
You're actually going to want to do what's called a dry shake, and you actually kind of lightly shake that, and all you're doing is breaking down the proteins in the egg white. But yeah, it depends on what kind of drink you're making and what you shake. So those are good questions. Testing my knowledge.
Nice.
By the way, I don't do this for a living. I do cybersecurity, which is really weird.
Although it's like he does it for a living because he's my personal cocktail smith.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting through this drink. I did one of these. I watched someone cook the other day. It's funny because I don't think with quarantine we'd actually stare at each other on Facebook Live all the time. But we have nothing better to do.
Okay, hold on. Patrick says the millionaire, it uses egg. And then he said, what is a whip shake?
A whipped shake?
A whip shake.
I have no clue. I've never heard of a whip
When I
shake.
whip his hiney and he shakes it hard.
I don't know what a whip shake is. That's weird. Are you getting that from that bourbon book? That bourbon book is suspect, man.
All right, we're gonna come back on when Steven is done drinking his freaking drink and can make another one.
10-15 minutes, we'll make another drink. So,
Peace out.
see ya. Cheers.